welcome the 2008 U.S. Olympic bronze medalist and the hard-hitting undefeated challenger known as the Bronze Bomber, introducing Deontay Wilder. Making the first defense of his title, introducing the WBC heavyweight champion of the world, Bermane Stiverne.
Hands at all times, above all, protect yourselves at all times. Let's go.
Round one, and this one could very well come down to who.
Something go. He's in that counter-punching posture, but it's an aggressive posture.
Yeah.
He's not getting off punches. He gets off the jab. In that punching range, so if Deontay does make a mistake, Stiverne can pounce.
There's a 1-2 pass.
He's keeping that high guard.
Arreola hurt Stiverne early in their fight. And lead left. He even told us he was knocked down as an amateur. But throughout 32 professional, left hook blocked by Stiverne. There's a...
We take a look at later in the round, a couple of those right hands getting in.
Right hand through the guard. And now Wilder going on the attack to the close of the round.
And Stiverne kind of accepting them, and one of them at the end of there's the counter left hook, but it didn't quite land. And
back and winning that fight.
He did. Austin box very effectively, as Wilder's doing right now.
Right upper, the right hand that scores through the guard, behind left hook by Stiverne.
Wow.
And this is what I said at the beginning of the
nice left hook by Wilder.
About how we're gonna...
His career, Wilder had the propensity when delivering the jab to bend down to his side to the right, opening up. There's another jab from Wilder. There's a 1-2 by the challenger. Another right hand, and now Wilder pouring on the pressure.
Deontay Wilder unloaded right hands that hurt Bermane Stiverne, and Stiverne
at the bell, and a takedown at the bell by Stiverne.
Ready to go down when he kind of dragged Wilder down, which Wilder was not too happy about. Big development in this fight. Stiverne had taken right hands, but these really hurt him. That right hand hurt him, and even though Wilder was kind of wild as a guard,
and the right cross clips Stiverne. Stiverne unable to unload and get
waist fight, and he has done what he's supposed to do, using the jab, which is very good, to create opportunities for the straight right hand.
Not to panic. Cutting off the ring was cut off the escape routes.
Body shots by Stiverne.
You can't slip a right hand.
And now Stiverne coming forward. But remember, no one who Deontay Wilder has faced has gone
on them because he hurt Stiverne. But when you sharpshoot, it's harder to counter you.
Right hand, another right counter.
Stiverne is able to counter, and here's a right hand in which he counters with the left hook. A very nice left hook by Stiverne, and that was
to the body by Stiverne. That was Wilder landed the left hook, and now Stiverne has
that. Hey man, I can beat you.
Right hand by Stiverne, and Stiverne catches Wilder with two.
Now toward the later of the round, here he is throwing a jab to the stomach, and then coming with the right hand, and yet another. We're starting to see Bermane Stiverne be subtle difference in this round. Oh my.
Over the top right hand, over the top of the jab there. Hey man, I can't get carried away.
And there were those questions. What would happen if someone, as he gets clipped with a champion, Bermane Stiverne?
Hard that he's going to be able to perform, and he's moving his head better, coming on the inside. And look,
there's a conservative, just taking the jab and seeing what's going on.
And Wilder now measuring him up. Straight right through the guard.
And this is where Stiverne, I think, he had gone to the ropes and they got tangled up. And at first it looked like Stiverne might have been hurt at that point, but instead he was...
Wilder, Stiverne slips. Left hook by Wilder. Crowd on its feet.
Gotta be careful here.
There's a right hand through the guard. Doesn't want to punch himself out. Misses.
Well,
Wild right by him.
Later on, as they keep talking to each other, Stiverne chatting, but does get hit with a beautiful straight right hand. Fascinating.
We head into round 6. Laura Ranella, Al Bernstein, Paulie Malignaggi ringside for this to the University of Alabama when he's there. So Nick Saban watching with vested interest. I'm
Big
sure.
left hook.
Custer is celebrating Ohio State's national title. Stiverne goes in on.
And Wilder trying to shake it off and tell him no, it didn't hurt. But it has gotten there for Stiverne. A little bit wide.
That wasn't even.
Here is Stiverne throwing the left hook, and that one landed pretty well. Not Wilder.
There's another lead left hook followed by the right hand that scores through Wilder's guard, then goes downstairs to the... Pops off the jab, measuring him up with the jab. And there just avoids that sweep hand by Stiverne. Another right there in the body. Stiverne with the left hook to the body. Oh, heavyweight championship fight scheduled for 12 rounds. A much better
Sixth active pace, so maybe the pace will help him go forward.
Right hand bounced off the arm of lead left hook behind the guard, right hand.
Straight as he wants.
Yeah, and he hasn't thrown it. Oh, good shot.
Right hand.
And here you'll see, set up with the jab, as it should be by Wilder. And he lands the straight right hand.
As you were just saying.
And Wilder now going on the attack.
By Wilder, he comes running in. Now look at how he squares himself up. And Stiverne tries, even as hurt as he is.
Trying to cover up along the ropes. And by Wilder, Stiverne taking the shots of Wilder, but eats them.
Here's the thing, as he made Wilder punch himself out.
Yeah.
Wilder put everything he had on those right hands.
Oh, now
Stiverne at that moment might have gotten a little momentum going, but literally by himself tripped.
7 rounds in the books as the right hand lands by Wilder.
And you know, he hasn't been able to cut the ring off. It's not as if Wilder's moving well.
Showtime's unofficial.
Followed him. Bermane should beat him to that step.
Now, Stiverne lands his best.
Wilder avoiding a big shot by Stiverne. Right hand just glances.
By the champion. Right cross it. Oh, Wilder able to avoid.
Leans back against the ropes. And later on in the round, the familiar right hand, and that
of that Sunday punch known as Deontay Wilder's right hand. Is he?
Oh, that's right. I
Epitome of
forgot.
the sweet science.
You predicted it. That's right. I forgot.
All right, as smothers Wilder. Wilder pushes him off, and now has Stiverne on the ropes and lands that effective jab that continues to dictate the pace. There's see some honest opinions from Stiverne's corner.
Yeah, Don House telling you way behind him. Mark Breland, you saw
In his 33rd professional fight, vying for the WBC heavyweight championship. A lot of questions.
really hurt him.
Lead right hand by Wilder. There's a right through the guard to left and now. Just listen to his corner. Circle and land those punches. There's
now he's finally working.
Left hook by
Wilder. Landing some big punches, even on the inside where we expect Stiverne to work better. It's Wilder with the uppercut.
Action. Right hand to the body by Stiverne. Right up.
I'm a long way as a fighter. But at the end of the last round, here's where finally Stiverne takes a step and lands a short right hand. Now it didn't land.
Cut by Stiverne. Stiverne steps away. We're headed to the championship round.
Very, very brilliantly. And the reason Stiverne isn't able to take advantage of Wilder's low hands.
And it was there for him.
Lead right hand by. So the 12th and final round is upon us. I don't believe, but here we are. A couple of knockout artists that have made it to the 12th and final round.
There he is.
Attacking the body is the champion Bermane Stiverne. Left hook to the body. Wow. Another. Starting with the jab. He finishes it with the jab.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 12 rounds of action, we have a unanimous decision. Here are the score totals. Judging ringside, Adelaide Bird scores about 118 to 109. Jerry Roth sees about 119 to 108. And Craig Metcalf scores about 120 to 107. All in favor of the winner. And now the first American boxer to win the heavyweight title in nearly a decade. The new WBC heavyweight champion of the world, the Bronze Bomber, Deontay